the direction you are going to.
Do you like the idea of being your own boss, earning an extra income and taking more holidays? You can do this by simply getting paid for something you do every day of your life, recommending things. Over the next few minutes, you're going to hear from some people who've had their lives transformed by a unique business opportunity called Euphony.
You are going to.
The reason I first joined Euphony, to be honest, was I was going through a winter in my life. I'd been successful before. I used to have a dance school and that was successful. Then I tried several things that didn't work, and I think sometimes you've got to go down the wrong road to find the right road. Came across Euphony in 1998 and I was broke, basically. I needed the money. I was married, been married for 3 years. I had a 1-year-old little boy and I was struggling to pay the bills, and I was looking for something that I thought had a tremendous future.
With having a job, like many people know, you can't live the lifestyle you want to live. Basically, your life is ruled for you. Now with Euphony, it's a perfect opportunity to own your own life and live the lifestyle that you want to live, and you also have a lot of time to enjoy the financial benefits from Euphony as well. Now with Euphony, I run it alongside my existing commitments for about 5 or 10 hours a week in my spare time. After about 5 months, it took over the income I was getting from my job. So I left that job and just basically lived the lifestyle I wanted to live.
Euphony began in the UK in 1998. It is one of the fastest growing companies in Europe, operating in 8 European countries. Euphony offers savings on everyday services such as gas, electricity, telephony and the internet. Instead of marketing in the traditional way, Euphony uses word-of-mouth recommendation.
At the end of my first year, I'd earned myself a very nice part-time income. But at the end of my second year, my income from Euphony eclipsed my usual income from my main business. And many years later, my income now on a monthly basis from Euphony is equivalent to what it used to take me all year to earn from my kitchen and bedroom design business.
Every time you recommend Euphony's money-saving services, they'll pay you for it. More excitingly, every time that person pays their bill, Euphony will pay you a percentage of it. So you develop what we call a passive or residual income. It's happening today for many people all across Europe.
It's the freedom. The freedom is the biggest thing. Financially, it's been fantastic and continues to be, but it's the time freedom. Not having anyone tell you where you've got to be, when you've got to be there and what you've got to do.
Having such a busy life, I've always had to work to support my family 9 to 5, and it was just becoming increasingly difficult for me. So this gave me the flexibility that I needed, because I've always dreamt of having my own business and being able to work Euphony around my family as opposed to have to work my family around work was everything that I'd ever dreamt of.
You know, the great thing about the Euphony business is people really don't need very much experience to get started, because all we're asking people to do is go talk to their friends, which they do anyway. So they can do Euphony while they're at the pub, while they're at the squash court, while they're breastfeeding their kids with the phone in the other hand. It's a very easy business to get started in. You don't need any skills, you just need the ability to talk to people about saving money. It's that easy.
I got involved with Euphony, and that, especially now, the reason that's become stronger for me is that I don't want to spend the rest of my life having to work all the hours God sends just to be able to afford, I suppose, the basics in life, to pay the gas, electric, water bills, everything like that. I want to be able to have a life that I can really enjoy.
Just before I went on maternity with my last child, I was working at Volvo, and I went to pick up my nursery bill, and it was double what my wages were. And now I think I'm just going to be so happy to get out there to all the mums and just try and show them this opportunity, because it doesn't have to be for them as it was for me that month, because it was scary.
I first heard about Euphony when I was working full-time. I'd finished university and I found out that a friend of mine had his own successful business whilst he was studying. So I went and asked him about what he was doing. He told me about Euphony. When I saw the business plan, it excited me straight away. I'd always wanted my own business, but I never thought that I'd be able to start one whilst I had a full-time job. So that's exactly what I could do. Because of the support that I got, very successful people who supported me, meant that I could have my own business, build an organisation and leave my job within a year.
The expansion is very rapid. I'd like to see the company in 15 countries at least over the next few years, and heading for a valuation over £1 billion.
Lots of businessmen, business people, they're you know, they're handcuffed to the business in a way. They have to go into the office every day. They've got employees, they've got payroll to make every month, they've got advertising costs, they've got vans on the road, they've got stock, they've got premises. The great thing with Euphony and what it's given me is freedom. That's what I would say. And for any business people that are looking at this company, that's the great thing. You can do it part-time alongside what you're doing. You don't have to give up your own business. Wait until Euphony takes off and then maybe look at going full-time, but it can give you the freedom of choice, and I think that's the most important thing.
It doesn't matter what background you're from, what walk of life you're from, what age you are, what sex you are, you can get success in this business if you put your mind to it.
I actually suffered from a long-term illness for 8 years, and after that, I suppose, coming through the other side, it made me realise that you do only get one life, and this opportunity, I feel, it will only come round once, and it is the opportunity for you to take control of your life if you want to. If you want to put enough effort into it, you can. It's a vehicle to take you to wherever you want to go, and for me, that is just having loads of holidays and lots of free time when I want free time, and just to be comfortable, really.
Some people start with just a few hours a week and they earn, a couple of £100 extra a month. Some people go on to be full-time, and we've got someone in the UK who's earning in excess of £100,000 a month with the business.
I think more and more people are looking for a secondary income now, because they can't just go and raise money on the house like they used to be able to. Things are getting tighter. So Euphony, this kind of business booms when there's a recession, and I think it's the perfect timing.
The satisfaction that I see from people when they've started with the business and 3 months into the business, they've introduced some of their friends who are very happy with the services. Those friends have saved money, they've earned some income out of it, and now their friends are saying to them, you did that for me, can I do this for some of my friends, because I need to earn an extra penny too. That gives me great satisfaction.
When I worked 9 to 5, I felt very undervalued for what I did. I joined Euphony, and in a few weeks I had my first promotion, and I've never been made to feel so special.
I joined Euphony initially for an extra income alongside my studies, my businesses and my job. However, there are lots of incentives involved, and what I liked was that Euphony will reward you in multiple different ways. Since I've been involved, there have been trips to places like Barcelona, Las Vegas, Bali and Mauritius.
We can take people who are maybe having trouble meeting their mortgage payments, who are maybe single parents, who maybe their full-time income isn't enough to pay the bills, and we can give them a very real opportunity to earn as much money as they like by spending a few hours or many hours working from home.
I suggest for people that are watching this DVD for the first time is get back to the person who gave you the DVD. Also peel back the layers on the business, find out everything you can, and figure out your reason why you want to do this business. The reason why you want to do the business will determine about 95% of your success that you're going to have with Euphony. Now, if you have the determination and willpower to see this business through, it can offer you anything you want. The sky is the limit. You can get anything you want from this business. So good luck.
Don't let this pass you by. If it is for you and it is the right business for you, it can have a massive impact on your life.
If you found this interesting and would like to know more about how you can benefit from getting involved with Euphony, get back to the person who shared this with you.